This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The soccer season is winding down with only one more regular season game on the schedule. The Panthers host Creighton out at the Cedar Valley Soccer Complex on Thursday night at 7 p.m., and then it's time to turn all the attention to the Missouri Valley Soccer Tournament next weekend. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride this season for the Panthers, but they've put themselves in prime position to do some damage in the conference championships.
It has been a season of highs and lows. We've had some really good wins at some difficult places, and then we've lost some games that we probably would have expected to win. So we haven't been very consistent, but there's still a lot of potential in the team. There's still a lot of potential left in our season, and and that's what we're trying to work towards right now. Is just see if we can get some consistency, in the games that we have remaining. I think we've had some freshmen that have played quite a lot of minutes, and I think they're a little bit more mature now in terms of just their college experience. And I think our team's just kind of learned how to play with each other. Again, I think where our weakness is our mental strength and ability to focus throughout a whole 90 minutes, and that hasn't really improved as much as we would have liked it to. We still have little glimpses of mental weakness, so that's something that we got to continue to work on and try to get better at. But and obviously we hope that doesn't ultimately cost us, towards the end of the season. That's what we've really been paying attention to the last few weeks. We feel like we've got good enough players to win the conference if we can put 2 or 3 games or days together, but we also have made a lot of mistakes this year, and sometimes those come back to bite you in a tournament setting. So we just got to clean up some things, and again, they're more mental than really like tactical or technical things. And is our team capable of being strong for 90 minutes, mentally strong? I think so, but we haven't really proven that too often this season. So that's really the challenge for our group is being mentally strong for longer periods of time. Well, we're certainly a more offensive team than we have been in the past. I think right now we're second in the conference for shots, and that's never been the case. I think we lead the conference in corners, which suggests that we're down that end more often than not. So those are good. Those are signs of progress. Unfortunately, when you attack more, you leave more gaps at the back, and I think that's what has cost us a little bit. I think we lead the conference in goals allowed, which isn't a great statistic, obviously. So we've got to be a little bit better in transition from offense to defense. That's something that we continue to work on as well. And I think that's a difference in this team, is that they kind of expect to win rather than more surprised when they do. So yeah, we go into that. If we do make the tournament, we certainly have some expectations to do well, and it's a question we ask ourselves this year is, why not us? I mean, there's not really a dominant team in the conference, and so why shouldn't we be the one that's ultimately successful? But we got some work to do before we get there. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, and the cliche, we got to take it one game at a time, and that's what you must do in a tournament setting as well. Is take it one game at a time, and if you end up in the final, then you've got a chance.